So the First Warn 5 Doppler network, nothing on it yet. I think it will stay dry the next couple of hours, but by later this evening, you may start to see a little bit of drizzle or sprinkles start to form. But if you are out this evening, very little, if any, rain coming down. Just kind of that annoying little drizzle or sprinkles may start to form late this evening and tonight. Temperatures right now are probably about as warm as you'll see the rest of the weekend from here on out. 65 in Weslaco, still 70 in Brownsville and 66 in Rio Grande City, but temperatures kind of gradually falling through the 60s this evening and then keep on falling throughout the day tomorrow. So your day planner on Saturday, it's not looking as warm. Temperatures in the 50s in the morning. Will probably hit a high of that 57 or so sometime between 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., depending on where you are. But from there, it's downward the rest of the day through the 50s, maybe near 50 or even in the upper 40s late in the afternoon before sunset. So it's going to be a chillier day tomorrow. Some sprinkles or a shower in spots and some drizzle, but not much rain. I mean, if you add up the whole day, we're talking probably no more than a tenth to a quarter of an inch in spots. But throughout the evening, still some sprinkles possible tomorrow night as temperatures drop into the 40s and may not get out of the 40s on Sunday. Clouds are thickening right now as high clouds are coming in. Also some mid and lower clouds starting to thicken up. So just clouds everywhere, really. And we look elsewhere, zoom out a little bit. There are more clouds coming from the south. But again, you don't see any rain showing up in here yet, but that may change by tonight and tomorrow. But once again, not any heavy rain coming. Future Track tries to show a couple sprinkles by 7 p.m. Very little. And overnight, still some sprinkles possible, but maybe some light rain showers late tonight and tomorrow. You notice how little patches of green show up now and then, but again, it's little amounts of rain. During the day tomorrow, the clouds are here all day long, and with a cool north breeze, it just stays chillier and chillier as the afternoon progresses. And into tomorrow night, you see the Future Track kind of hits the high point of the light rain showers and sprinkles kind of late tomorrow evening and overnight Saturday. So if you have plans to be outdoors tomorrow evening, probably going to be a little bit wet. Again, not heavy rain, but if you stand out of it long enough, if it's falling, you could get a little bit wet. And then, of course, once you get wet, it feels even colder, so don't do that. Sunday, still a lot of clouds. In general, the chances for sprinkles start to fall off, but the cloudy cold weather remains on Sunday and should start to warm up a little more by Monday. Again, rainfall amounts still appear to be light. Based on every computer and just the way the weather pattern looks, it doesn't look like much rain. We're talking through Saturday afternoon, it shows no more than about a tenth of an inch anywhere, and then you add up a little more rain through Sunday morning, and still it doesn't show any more than about a quarter of an inch in any one spot. So again, not heavy rain anywhere, but just kind of some light drizzle and sprinkles mainly. Now, the good news is we'll be dry for New Year's Eve when you're out Monday night. Looks like we may have some clouds around. Evening temperatures should be in the 50s and probably dropping slowly through the 50s toward midnight. So going for a temperature now of 54 at the stroke of midnight to welcome the new year, and won't be cooling off too much on Monday night, but it will start to cool off more by New Year's Day and the day after. At the coast, if you're going there tomorrow, northerly winds 15 to 20 knots, a little breeze. Small craft advisories are likely tomorrow, and water temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s. In the first 1570 forecast, clouds and some sprinkles around tomorrow. Clouds and a shower as we go through the day on Sunday. Maybe a little sun breaking through at times on New Year's Eve, but I think still somewhat a cloudy day, but dry for New Year's Eve night. And Tuesday, another front comes in late in the day, probably Tuesday evening or night, which means colder and breezier weather on Wednesday and some showers possible. Light rain, again, highs may only stay in the upper 40s on Wednesday and could drop back a little bit during the day. That blows through quickly, though, and late next week we're back in the sunshine. It looks like Thursday and Friday could be sunny with some chilly mornings, but a gradual warming trend in the afternoon. So you kind of have to watch out for some light rain at times this weekend and chillier temperatures, and then dry weather on New Year's Eve. We'll keep tracking in your First Warn 5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at 5.